everyone. Please do tell me what we have over here. Yes, I can see. And we can see a living organism, right? And of course, we can see so many movements that are happening, right? In any living organisms, we have so many activities that it takes place. I'm sure if I ask you which organism is this, I can see the answers in the chat. And if I ask you what are the things happening inside this organism, I'm sure you will be able to tell me. Yes, that's amazing, everyone. Hello, everyone. Good evening, and I welcome you on 9th and 10th channel of BYJU'S. I'm your teacher, Ankita, and this is a bridge course that we have today. Now, in today's session, we will be discussing something really very simple and very basic that I'm sure all of you are already aware about. And we will be seeing that how you can use the knowledge that you have in your mind in your class 10th. So everyone, do tell me, are you ready? A quick thumbs up, everyone, in the chat. Yes, it's not a bacteria, it's a paramecium. Yes, I can see so many of you are new here. Welcome everyone to the 9th and 10th channel of BYJU'S. I'm your teacher Ankita, and in today's class we will be discussing about a very very important chapter. I will not say small, but a very small step that we'll be taking towards learning about the very important chapter in class 10. And the name of the chapter is, ta-da everyone, presenting you life process. Right, presenting you life process over here. A very very interesting chapter. Good evening everyone. I can see some of our old students are also here. Yes, Anirudh, we will be looking into it, but yeah, we have this class because you have another class at 6. Yes, good evening everyone, good evening. Okay, so can you quickly tell me what is this bridge to life process is? Like, what are your expectations? What do you think about that we'll be doing in today's class? Then I will tell you what we'll be doing. Yes, any guesses everyone? Hello, good evening. So many of you are here everyone. I'm really sorry if I miss out calling out your names, but I will try my best. Yes, okay, an overview, introduction, maintenance of life. Very good everyone. So we know that when you came to class 10th, I'm sure you have heard so many instructions already. Right, we'll start aram se. Today's class is not about the studies. We will be seeing that what we have already gained in terms of knowledge throughout the years we are learning, right? From class 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th, right? So everyone tell me, I'm sure you would have got a good lecture or a good talk, right? From your parents, from your teachers, from your friends around, and maybe from your elder siblings. 10th is a very important year. It's really very difficult. You have to pay a lot of attention. Yes, please raise your hand. Yes, Anshul, you can also. Yes, I can see so many. Yes. Very good. Connecting to class 9th to 10th. Absolutely. So everyone, we know that the 10th class is important. We'll not be going into that. We have a long way to go and we will be talking about why the 10th class is important. But today, I'm telling you the 10th class is easy. Can you believe your teacher? Yes, again, right? Me. If you, it's a small request from my side. Can you believe right, your teacher who's standing here in front of you? Can you believe, right, that when I'm saying the 10th class is easy? Yes, that's a confidence I need, right? Everyone, we have to believe the 10th class is super easy because you know what? Whatever you have learned from class 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, you believe it or not, this is what we have in the life process chapter or in class 10th ka other chapters. So, welcome everyone to class 10th. Yay, a warm welcome to each one of you to class 10th. And here my first smiley for all of you. Right, we'll be having more smileys throughout our sessions throughout the year. And here's a one smiley for all of us. Okay, now we'll be starting the session. Now I want all of you to stay focused, right? If you have doubt, please do ask me, but I will be telling you when we'll be looking at the chat window. So let's get started. I'm sure all of you have your books with you. Yes, I'm sure all of you have your new books. I'm sure you love the smell of the books, and you would have seen, okay, what are the things that I will be learning this year. So, specifically in bio, you have 5 important chapters, right? 5 very easy peasy lovey-dovey chapters. First is life process, right? Second is control and coordination. Third is how do organisms reproduce, heredity and evolution. That's the 4th chapter. And we have our environment. Okay, I can see a few of you saying, ma'am, no, haven't seen the book yet. And some of you saying, ma'am, have. Very good. Nice. Thank you so much, Himani. Thank you so much. So again, see, CBSE haven't released a new curriculum yet. We still have to wait for the CBSE to tell us what is there and what is not there. Based upon the previous year syllabus, we are moving ahead. Okay? So, we will assume that maybe they will repeat or maybe they'll not. So, I'm not saying anything which is deleted or what is added. We still have to wait for new CBSE curriculum. Okay? CBSE will be releasing a new curriculum for this year, 2023 to 2024. So, we still have to wait. And I want a thumbs up on that. Yes, we don't have the clarity. So, let me just put it out there. So, we will be waiting for CBSE to release the curriculum. Okay? Basically, we'll be waiting for the CBSE to release a circular. Okay? So, I hope that this is clear. Right? Now, coming back to the very important chapters. Now, if I tell you that, you know what, these topics that you have over here, you have already a small, or I would say you have the foundation understanding. Yes? What do you think? Acha, tell me how many of you remember learning about respiration? Jaldi se everyone. I'm sure all of you remember about learning about respiration. Yeah, yes, I can see so many yes. Yes, ma'am, in class 7th we did. Absolutely correct. So, let's start with respiration. Respiration is one of my favorite topics, so I'm starting with that. Okay, how many of you remember learning about the heart? Yes, how many of you are learning about the heart? Right, circulation. I can see so many yes. What about everyone, the food that we eat, digestion? Yes. Excretion for sure. Now, if we have learned all of this, we have to have this. And can you tell me one topic which you have it, which is super easy, and it's about plant? Can you name that topic, everyone? Can you name that famous topic which is related to plants, which I think all of us have studied for so many times, and it's such an easy topic. Very good. Photosynthesis. Right? Now I can see, yeah, photosynthesis, absolutely, right? So can I tell you, you have already studied class 8th ka life process chapter. Here everyone presenting you the first chapter of life process that we have in class 10th. It has all of these topics, right? Respiration, digestion, circulation, excretion. In plants में photosynthesis, plants का transportation we might be a little bit detail में learning in this class, right? Plants का excretion and plants का respiration. So we can say that we have the basic knowledge. Now that's a very good thing, right? I'm sure you remember that. Cell is a building block. Yes, cell is a building block, right? So on the cell foundation, everyone, we know that we have the whole living organism that has been built. Similarly, you have the foundation, right? Foundation topic, everyone. You have the foundation topics with you. Now you just have to make the building. So I'm telling you, 10th class biology is super easy if you recall what you have studied and if you keep on learning the new content, the new topics that we will be having. So, with that everyone, a quick thumbs up and then we'll moving into the session. A quick thumbs up everyone. Are you ready for class 10th? Tell me, are you feeling confident about it? Yes, and please make sure if you're new here, please do take a moment and subscribe to the channel and please make sure you hit the like button. Yay! Okay, so let's get started everyone. Those of you, right, who are new here, if you have time, Now, I'm sure it'll take some time for your school to have the classes started. So everyone, please make sure you go and watch these videos. Now, these videos are on the channel 6 and 7th and 8th of BYJU'S, right? Over here. So what you need to do? We have the nutrition in plants, respiration in organisms, nutrition in animals, and transportation in plants and animals. All of these videos are there. Yes, Disha, definitely. Very good. Thank you, Jervin. Yes, yes. I can see Saurav, Jolly, Dreaming Studies, Arpit. Yes, pehchan liya. So good to see all of you here. Very good. If you have watched this, then you are sorted, right? So everyone, when we talk about all of this, right, it is a repetition. So now you tell me and I will be moving really very quickly, okay? Yes, I'm good. Thank you for asking. We still have to wait, bache, for the management chapter. Previous year it was there in the assessment, internal assessment. So we still are waiting for the CBSE to release their, new curriculum for the year. So after, we will have a proper information whether we have the chapter or not. Yes, everyone. Now you tell me what you know about nutrition. What is nutrition? Okay, yes, I'll do that, Arpit. Yes, I will do that. I will paste the links, don't worry. I'll share them on Telegram also. We are still waiting. Manasava, I think they will be releasing before 1st of April, so keeping our fingers crossed. Very good. Nutrition. Okay, healthy diet. Okay, the food that we eat. So we remember that we all need food and food provides us the energy. So we know that nutrition is nothing but the process of taking in the food and absorbing it so that we have the nutrient, right? That we can take inside our body and our body can utilize it. That is nutrition. And nutrition is of two types. Thank you, Jeff, for helping us with the two types of it, right? We know that nutrition is of two types. We have autotropic nutrition and heterotropic nutrition. I'm sure we all know this, everyone. We have studied in class 7th. So, the autotropic mode of nutrition talks about the organism that can make their own food. And we have plants in that category. There are few bacteria also who can make their own food, right? So we call them as autotrophs. Auto means self, tropic means nutrition, so they can make their own food. Whereas the heterotrophs, like you and me, are dependent on other organisms for their food. So, others and food. So we are clear with this, right? Yes. Awesome, awesome. I'm really very happy for your percentage. So everyone, now that we are clear with this, let's talk about photosynthesis, right? Now this is the way the plants make their food, and this is what we have studied already, that in photosynthesis we know that plants make their own food. They have the sunlight, right? We have the natural sunlight, and plants take up the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, H2O from the roots, right? In the soil the water is there, and then they make the oxygen and the glucose. Everyone tell me you know about this, right? Easy peasy process of photosynthesis. Quick thumbs up. Yes, very good. So we all know what photosynthesis is. Yes? Yes, very good. So now just imagine everyone, we are moving from one step ahead in the stairs, and we will be learning more. That's going to be so awesome. So now that this is clear, let's take a look at the reaction. Can you quickly tell me the reaction? Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the thumbs up. Thank you so much, Ranjini. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Flex. Don't worry, Flex. Okay, I'm really sorry. I think I just read another name. Don't. You will be fine. Yes, very good. So what is the reaction of photosynthesis? It's a very, very important, it's a super important reaction. Everyone always remember the reaction that you have to write a balanced equation. So we have 6 CO2. CO2 is the carbon dioxide. H2O is water. C6H12O6 is glucose. And O2 is oxygen. Okay? Yes, you will have diagram session. You will have everything that you need to ace your 10th board examination. Don't worry. Yes, I know chemistry and biology. Yes, we have it. We have maths also. Don't worry. Yes. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prerna. Thank you so much, Anjali. Yes. Okay. So now let's take a look at the raw materials. Of course, we have the carbon dioxide, water, chlorophyll which is present in the leaf, and we have the light from the sun. And what are the products that we'll be getting? Easy peasy. We have carbohydrates and oxygen, right? We do write water. We do write water also over here. Yes, very good. Yes, very good. Yes, 12H2O. Really sorry for that. But this will be 6 to write over here. It's correct only. Sorry. Yes. Okay. Now, let's talk about. Yeah. So now we are clear that we have the reaction, we have the raw materials, and we have the products also. So everyone, this is how you can write the definition. Yes, you can write the definition of it. It's a process in which the green plants prepare their own food from the carbon dioxide, water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. And then of course you can write the reaction. So everyone, with this we are actually done with photosynthesis. Yes, we will be revising that also. GK, don't worry, we'll be revising that. Now can I ask you one thing everyone? A very easy peasy one thing. Where we have the chloroplast, okay, I was about to draw that. Where we have the chloroplast? Yes, where we have the chloroplast? Very good, in leaves. So now everyone, we'll be taking a look at the leaves. See over here, we have the leaf, and this is how the internal structure of the leaf looks like. So here we have, can you see this? I'm sure it's very new for all of us to see a structure like this, but this is what we have. Yes, awesome everyone. So we'll be going a little bit slow here. We'll be recalling few concepts from class 9th. Okay? So let's quickly take a look. I hope that you remember. Can you quickly tell me what is the function of cuticle or the cuticle, right? We know that on the leaf we have upper epidermis and lower epidermis, right? So we have a layer also. A waxy coating. Remember in class 9th we have studied, absolutely correct. Right? So it's a waxy layer. Very good. Can you tell me the name of the chemical which is there which actually make it waxy coating? Chemical which starts with S. Yes. I'm just waiting for the chemical name. Starting from S. Very good, Sarah. Subrine. Absolutely correct, right? So that's a very good recall that we have. Now we have the epidermis. We know that it's the outermost layer, right? We have the cells very closely packed together. Then we have the pellucid parenchyma. We all remember parenchyma, right? We all remember the parenchyma. Parenchyma. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Very good. Himani, it is there. It is there in the coxal also. But when we talk about it, right, we're just talking about the outer covering. I'm just recalling that things. Yes, absolutely correct. This is also the chemical that we have in the waxy coating where we have the cutin. Just recalling if you remember that also. Right, we have this in the coxal. Absolutely correct. So, now again everyone, we're talking about the parenchyma. Yes, simple permanent tissue. So we remember that parenchyma have a lot of space in between them and they have the chloroplast. So over here, right, if you look over here, it's cutin, right? If you remember over here, right, let me just write it over here and put a mark. Yes. If you remember, the parenchyma actually have a lot of space between them and they have the chloroplast and they help in the storage. So the pellucid parenchyma have a lot of chloroplast. This is very important. What they have? They have the chloroplast. Remember this everyone. Okay. Then of course we're learning about the veins. Basically they are nothing. But of course on the leaves, I'm sure you remember. Right? The veins that are there. Yes, very good. And we have the spongy parenchyma. Lower to it again we have over here. Yes. It has more of the space. Again a few amount of chlorophyll. And at the end we have the stromata and lower epidermis. What is important over here to remember or recall is the stromata. I'm sure you remember stromata. George, so cutin, right? Basically it's a chemical which is released and it gives a waxy coating. Suberin is also a chemical which is released and which we usually found on the cork cells. The bark, the outer part, right? The woody part of the plant, the stem usually we say. Yes, very good. So stromata plays a very important role in the exchange of the gases. I can see one comment about the NCERT, not sure. Ishant, I'm not sure, bache. We still have to wait for the CBSE to release any information. But I think book will be there. Please, if the school is asking you to buy a new version, you can wait for some time, right? But what CBSE usually does is that they'll not be deleting the chapter from the book itself. They might delete it from the syllabus. So you will still have all the chapters. But you can wait a little bit more before you buy a new book. Yes, very good. We know that the structure of the stromata is over here, and stromata plays a very important role in the exchange of gases. So we are not going in detail over there. Okay? So everyone, with this all, we are actually building up this, that we already know this, and you will be learning again all of this in class 10. So give me a quick thumbs up if you're clear with this. Ma'am, stromata is an epidermis now. Then how? Okay, see, it is there in this lower epidermis more, right? It's there in the lower epidermis more in number. Okay? We'll be discussing about transpiration also in a minute. Good, very good everyone. So, thumbs up, we have mastered this. Yes, we'll be discussing about respiration also, don't worry. Yes, it's not spongy parenchyma, it's not chlorenchyma, bache. We can say that we have discussed that when we have the chloroplast if the chlorophyll is present, so if the chloroplast is present, we call them as chlorenchyma. Yes, we do say that. Very good. Okay. Now, let's talk about the heterotrophic mode of nutrition in plants. You remember about, I'm sure you remember about learning about the plants that eat insects. Can you quickly tell me one name? See, I'm just testing your knowledge over here, and I know that you remember all of this because Ashara ma'am have taught you with so much of hard work, right? Venus flytrap, absolutely correct, absolutely. Pitcher plant, jug plant, Venus flytrap, right? Then of course we have some plants which are parasitic in nature. Can you name one parasitic plant? The thread-like structure, thread-like structure. The name starts with C, Cuscuta, absolutely correct. Okay, can you tell me one plant we'll not call it as the plant per se, but which feeds on dead and decay organisms? One specific type of we have. Can I give you an example of the organism which feeds? Very good, AV. Yes, mushrooms. Fungi basically. They are the one that feeds on the dead and decay organisms. So here everyone, in the heterotrophic nutrition in plants, we have these 4 important categories. We have parasitic, insectivorous, and we have the saprotropic nutrition. So remember these. We'll be learning more further. So if you look everyone, this is something new that we'll be learning in class 10th, which is steps of photosynthesis, mechanism of opening and closing of the stromata, and experiment of photosynthesis. In experiment of photosynthesis, you know what? You have studied 2 or 3. So everyone, the first topic of your class 10th is sorted. Big smiley everyone, and Kaju Katli for you. Yay! Right? So with this, with all the knowledge that you have gained, you actually finished class 10th ka first topic. Taliyan! Easy, right? So with this, we are very confident, right? Now, I will be going a little bit quick. I need your support, right? We'll be discussing about the holozoic mode of nutrition also. This is all about plants, and now we'll be discussing about animals. Class 10th is super easy as compared to 9th. Now everyone, see what we have over here. We'll be discussing about the nutrition in animals, and now we'll be discussing about the holozoic mode of nutrition. Here we have. So the holozoic mode of nutrition, what happens? We take the food inside and we digest it, right? So the organism feeds on a complex organic matter. They take inside it, there are enzymes that actually act on it and it breaks it down, and we call it as a holozoic mode of nutrition. And we see this in our favorite super cute organism, amoeba, and in us also, right? So what we have in our body, the digestion process that we have, the nutrition type we have is a holozoic mode of nutrition. Yes. Okay. So everyone, you remember this? How we take food? The first step is when we take the food, we call it as ingestion. Right? Repeat after me. Okay, Himanshi, you have a very interesting question. Ma'am, what is the difference between a heterotrophic mode of nutrition and holozoic? So heterotrophic mode of nutrition is a bigger window, bache. See, this is a heterotrophic mode of nutrition. All those organisms who depends upon others for their food, they will come under the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Okay? Under that heterotrophic, we have one part, which is holozoic. Okay? Where we take food. Right? Where we take food inside our body and then the digestion occurs. I hope that I have answered your question. Yes, right everyone? So the first step is ingestion, taking in the food. Then second step is digestion, breaking of the food. Third step is absorption, body is absorbing what we have, what we have taken. Then the utilization of it comes under the assimilation. Assimilation, everyone, is a very trickier word for all of us to remember. But please make sure, whatever you have eaten, whatever has been absorbed by the body, it has to be utilized, right? So always remember the assimilation with the utilization. Okay, and the last, we have the ingestion. The waste will be thrown out of the body. Clear? Assimilation is the utilization of the food which has been absorbed, right, in doing various metabolic reactions in the body. Yes. Parasitic mode of nutrition is a nutrition where, of course, the organisms take the nutrient from the host, like leeches, like we have the lices in our head, right, all of that. Holozoic mode of nutrition, Shri, is a nutrition where the organisms take the food inside the body, digest it. That's the holozoic mode of nutrition. Yes, awesome. Paramecium, yes, they have the food vacuole. They have that small contractile vacuole we usually say, and of course a food vacuole. When they of course move ahead, right, they have those small structures. Yes, very good, yes. My name is Ankita. Yes, I remember you. Thank you so much. Vivek, my name is Ankita. Euglena Ishan, think about it. Everyone, this is a very interesting question. I'm sure you would have an understanding about it. Euglena is a autotroph or heterotroph. So you can write the answer in the comment section below. Anonymous, क्यों भाई spam क्यों करना है? We are here discussing, right? So I want all of you to be very active in thinking and mentioning good things, not any spams. Good. So we'll discuss that. I'm leaving you with that. Right? Let's move ahead, everyone. And we have this. How many of you remember this in studying in class 7th again? See, I feel that more than in class 8th and more than in class 9th, you all have studied the majority of the portion in class 7th. Yes. And at the end, everyone, I will be telling you something really very important about life processes. I can say, yes, ma'am, I remembered. Awesome. Very good. So, yeah, of course, we have the alimentary canal that starts from the mouth, ends at the anus. And this all talks about how we have our food get it digested in the body. Right? So, of course, we have the buccal cavity, teeth, esophagus, liver, stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. We have the similar step like ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. You can take a screenshot of this, everyone. Take a screenshot of this. This will be helping you. Yes? Very good, okay? So remember this, everyone. When you're studying it again for class 10th, just remember this. Yes, you will be getting notes. You'll be getting notes in the Telegram. I'll share it. But don't worry, you can take a screenshot also. Absolutely correct. So, we know that in our mouth, there is secretion of the enzymes. In our stomach, there are gastric juices. We have pepsin, mucus, all of that, right? And let's take a quick recap of the things that you have studied, right? I'm sure you remember that carbohydrate digestion means starch will be broken down to simple molecules. Yes. Then in pancreatic, enzymes will be released, right? We have proteins, simple molecules, fats, simple molecules. In intestine, we'll see the complete digestion happening. Carbohydrates to glucose, protein to amino acids, fats to fatty acid and the glycerol. You'll be learning more about it, right? This is just what you have understood in your class 7th. So don't worry about it. Yes, please ask your doubt. So we know that in our stomach, we'll have the secretion of the HCl, hydrochloric acid. Right, we have the pepsin also. Yes, and we have the mucus which will be protecting from the harmful effects of acid. So we have all of it. Anish, paramecium doesn't come in the examination. Right, they haven't mentioned as such. Yes, Harshal, the main difference between the absorption and assimilation is, bachche, is that absorption mein the intestine is absorbing the food, right? And the utilization of that particular food, which is moving into the blood, the utilization is called as assimilation for the various life processes, for the various reaction that happens in the body. Okay? Good. Yes, digestion starts from mouth itself. Absolutely correct. We have the enzyme secretion over here. Yes, very good. So everyone, I know that many of you are saying, ma'am, can you explain it again? I will. But don't worry, because you'll be learning this and again. We will be going in the detail. We'll be discussing in more detail about the steps in the digestion and enzyme action and their food. This is a very important topic that you will be learning extra. So we know that we take the food inside, enzymes secrete. We have the carbohydrates broken down to the simpler form, right? Proteins to simpler form, etc. Harshal, bachche, I've just explained the difference. Very good. Yes. Okay. Jolly will discuss about that, organic and inorganic matter. So we say that inorganic may usually we have, see, organic matters is something which we have in the living organisms, right? In terms of the composition of the chemicals which are there, we identify them as a separate thing. Very good, everyone. Okay. So quick thumbs up, everyone. Are we clear up to here? See, don't worry. Don't worry, we have all of these videos for you. Quickly go. These videos are really very small, right? Does not have the much of the more duration. Quickly go and watch it. Your foundation will be super strong. Yes. Awesome. Okay. So everyone, with this we have done with one more topic, and now we are moving to the next topic. Haan, bilkul. 10th is really very easy. 2x speed for me, absolutely correct. Yeah, you can do that. Chalo everyone. Okay, now, can I ask you the easiest question of all time? It's the easiest question. Okay, Mehekdeep, you're saying Telegram group link is not opening. What you can do? Just write 9th and 10th BYJU'S, you will have that. Just try that. Haan, ab to exams khatam ho gaye. Okay, everyone, quickly. The easiest question of the lifetime. What is breathing and what is respiration? Da-da-da. Yes, Jay, absolutely correct. Sanjeet, it's not the revision session, bachche. It's a session where we are telling you that you have the knowledge. Don't worry about it. Whatever you have learned from your previous classes will be helping you in learning this particular chapter in the class 10, because this chapter is very, very important. That happens, Zayed. Very good. I can see breathing may inhale and exhale. Respiration may making of the energy, I can see. Breaking of the food, I can see. Very good. So you have the easiest question ka answer. So everyone, we are starting with breathing. What is breathing? It's a physical process where we inhale the oxygen and exhale the carbon dioxide. Very good. It has 2 steps, inhale and exhale. Yes. So that's easy. Now, you remember about the breathing, how we breathe, right? We take up the oxygen. It goes to the nostrils, nasal passage. Then, of course, it goes to the pharynx. Then to the trachea. Then to the bronchus, bronchiole, and in the alveoli. This is all sorted, right? All of these names you remember? We have 2 nostrils, right? 2 nostrils. I hope there are 2 nostrils, everyone. Right? I hope. How many of you have? I hope that all of you have 2 nostrils. Yes? How many times you have taught this chapter? So many times. See, respiration is my favorite topic. Yeah, and I don't know why I always make this joke. I always make this joke about the kidneys, about the nostrils. I love the answers that you give. Yes. So we have two nostrils, right? We have two nostrils and we breathe in and the air actually moves to the pharynx, then to the larynx, the voice box that we have, right? And then it goes to the trachea. From trachea to the bronchus, bronchioles, and to the alveoli. Yes? Right? So, in the alveoli, we'll see the exchange of gases. So, this is all you know. This is what we all know about the breathing, right? That's a good question, ma'am. Why we have two nostrils? So, if you look at the evolution part of it, right? So, if you look at the organisms per se, so fishes, they have gills, right? Of course, they have gills, and you can see as from the fishes to the reptiles, you can see they have nostrils. So, what happened during the evolution process, right? This particular part, when they came out, and when they will be coming out also, you will see that sometimes their head will also come just little. So, during the course of evolution, their body have came into that particular thing, yeah, we have to have another organ so that we can breathe through. In water, we have the gills, but of course, as we come out over here, right, to the exchange, we have some other organ. And that's how we have the evolution of the noses. It's a very interesting topic. Yes, very good. Now I can see, ma'am, imagine one only with one nostrils, one eye, one ear. One ear is still fine. Yes. Okay, so these are the important parts, everyone. So trachea over here, very good. So we have the cartilaginous ring. Okay, raise your hand, everyone. Raise your hand. Right, please, everyone, raise your hand if you remember, right? If you remember about the cartilaginous ring in class 9th. How many of you remember about the cartilage tissue? Remember, raise your hand. Yes? Cartilage tissue, remember? Yes, so you know what? The trachea has the C-shaped cartilage rings that actually keep the trachea intact. If these rings are not there, the trachea will not be able to stand. Yes, to prevent the collapse. Absolutely correct. So the cartilage that we have studied that it is present between the bones and very different places. It provides the cushioning effect. And over here, it provides a very structural support. Good, everyone. Okay. So are we clear with this? Very good, Rohit. Very good. Yes. We can breathe through our mouth also. But, see, we call it nostrils because they are present in the nose. The opening that we have in the nose. Okay. Everyone, moving ahead to the respiration. There are two types of respiration. Wait. Before I show you this, can you quickly tell me what are the two types of respiration? Is it creative minds? That's very nice. That's very good, Aditya. Thank you so much. Yes, everyone. Two types of respiration. Aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration mein oxygen is used. Anaerobic respiration mein oxygen is absent. Oxygen is not there. So, respiration, we usually call it a cellular respiration because it is happening at the cell level. It is happening in the cell. So, the process of breakdown of food in the cell with the release of energy is called as cellular respiration, and it has two types, aerobic and anaerobic. Okay, sorry. So we have the food. After digestion, glucose will get into the cell, and of course we'll have the energy. Okay, which is the energy currency of the cell? Energy currency of the cell. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. You have learnt all of this in your previous classes. ATP. And everyone, can we connect where ATP is synthesized in the cell? See, it's a matter of recalling things. Building on one block onto the other. Where we'll see the synthesis of ATP? Very good. It's the mitochondria. Ta-da! So that means that life is a full circle. In class 8, you have studied about the mitochondria, just very brief. In 9th, we went into detail. And now we are clubbing all of this in class 10th. Very good. So, the energy is produced in the mitochondria. And over here, we have the reactions. Aerobic and anaerobic reactions. And of course, you will be learning about this in detail more in the class 10. So don't worry about it. First, it is from an ADP, absolutely correct. Adenosine diphosphate. Awesome, very good. Shortness of breath happens, for example, if you're running a marathon, right? What is happening here? You're not able to breathe properly. That could be one reason we can say. And it could be apart from that, there could be other some medical conditions. Very good, Jay, very good. Seems like you all are ready for class 10th. So everyone, you remember in the aerobic respiration, glucose in the presence of oxygen will be giving us releasing the CO2, water and the energy. In the absence of oxygen, there will be formation of alcohol, fermentation. Yes, you remember fermentation, everyone? Fermentation process definitely will happen, right? We have the release of alcohol, CO2 and the energy. Yeah, we can say that technically we are done with the first chapter of class 10th. Okay. Yes, lactic acid is also formed in the aerobic respiration of muscle cells. Good. Okay. So everyone, what we'll be learning more in this class, in class 10, mechanism of breathing, respiration in plants. I think few of you are asking about the respiration in plants. We'll be learning in detail in this particular class and you'll be learning about the diffusion of gases also. Okay? Arpit, absolutely correct. We can say that, bache, it's a mix of both the classes. Nikita will be finishing in just 15 more minutes, bache. I know, today is the Independence Day of so many students, for class 10 especially. Okay, everyone, let's quickly move ahead. Is it possible to, in just 1 week, why you want to finish Himani in 1 week? You have 1 year. Don't worry. Right? When you, after studying for 1 year, you can finish the whole syllabus in 1 day also. But you have to study throughout the year. Okay? Yes. Everyone, let's talk about the transportation. Okay, there's a doubt. Egestion and excretion. Egestion is a removal of the waste. Okay? Excretion is the removal of the nitrogenous waste in the form of urine. That's the main difference. Okay. Very good, everyone. Chaliye. Everyone, now it's time for the circulation. Now, again, I will be very biased if I say that I don't like this topic. So, respiration and circulation, actually, right, processes are very, very close chapter to my heart, right? I love all the topics that we have over here. So, transportation may, of course, we have the heart, right? Heart. Not just the heart, everyone. We have the blood vessels and the heart. The main function of the transportation is excretion and, of course, in the circulation, if we say. Clear? To class 8, so the question is N.K. Pandey. Wait a minute, bache, I cannot read your comment. I want to ask you, but I have just moved to class. So the question is the chapter which teachers have already explained on the channel will be again. We will be explaining you those chapters again, right? We'll be learning. We will be learning in a different way. Don't worry about that. Yes. Okay. Clear, everyone. So, everyone, when we talk about the transportation, right, we have 3 important components: blood vessels and the heart. So, everyone, can you quickly tell me what are the components of blood? I remember, yes, Azan. Thoda trickier to hai, but Aishwarya ma'am will be helping you with the heart diagram, don't worry. Abhay, aap kya likh rahe ho? Thank you so much, but it's okay. Very good, everyone. Yes, the 4 important components of blood: plasma, RBCs, WBCs and platelets. Right? You will be learning about their function. You already know about their function for sure. Plasma, fluid, yellowish in color, carries a lot of things like proteins, salts, hormones, etc. RBCs carries oxygen, red in color, right? Then WBCs, immunity, and platelets help in the clotting of the blood. You will be learning a little bit more about them in the class 10th. Don't worry, it's super easy. Everyone, then the blood vessels. Can you name 2 blood vessels? Yes, Aishwarya ma'am will be teaching you biology. Both of us will be here with you throughout the year. Don't worry. Yes, very good, everyone. Yes. So blood vessels, everyone, quickly help me. We will wind up this session as soon as possible. 15 more minutes. Very good. Arteries and veins. So of course we have two major type of blood vessels. We have arteries and veins. Then we have the capillaries also. Okay. We have arteries which carries the oxygen-rich blood. We have one exception also. Vein carry the carbon dioxide-rich blood. We have the exception also. And we have the capillaries. Okay. Now everyone, the favorite topic of all the time, the heart. Presenting you the human heart, everyone. Right? We will be teaching you SST also, don't worry. Both of us will be teaching you biology and SST. So don't worry. We're just making some amazing plan for you for the next year. Yes, everyone. So here we have the heart, right? We know that we have how many chambers? Again, I usually ask this question. How many chambers, everyone, we have in a heart? We have 4 chambers, right? We have 4 chambers in our heart. And we have different chambers, right? We have different names. We have different blood vessels. So, you have studied that we have this beautiful structure of a heart. Blood comes, blood goes, right? And this is the briefing. I am telling you, don't worry about it. We'll be learning in detail. Okay? We'll be learning in detail. So, this is what we have in circulation. In the plants, we have xylem and phloem. We remember that xylem help in the conduction of water and phloem help in the conduction of food. But what more you will be learning is the double circulation, how the blood moves. The whole circulation of the blood will be learning in class 10, which is a very important topic from the exam point of view. Components of xylem and phloem, what xylem and the phloem is made up of. 9th May we have studied. Dead cells, living cells, bidirectional flow, unidirectional flow, we have studied that. So we'll be going into the mechanism, how the molecules move, and mechanism of transpiration and translocation. Okay? You will get the notes. I will share the notes. Don't worry. Okay? So we know that xylem and phloem are the complex permanent tissue. Absolutely correct. Harini, oxygenated blood is the oxygen-rich blood. Okay. Tips to make good notes, Himani. We'll discuss about that at the end of the session. Yes, we'll share. SRJ capillaries are something which is like only one cell thick, thin vessels, right? Which take the blood to the tissues and to the cells. Very thin, okay? Okay, everyone. So the last topic that we have in this particular life process is the excretion. And we have the excretion done, right? With the help of, ta-da, presenting you everyone, the kidneys. The easiest of all systems that we have excretion, right? So we have kidneys. Again, how many kidneys we have? 2 kidneys. We have then ureter, then urinary bladder, and the urethra. Easy peasy, okay? You will be learning about the whole process in detail, okay? So, if you look at it, you have kind of all things sorted. These are the extra topics that you will be learning. Yes, okay, you will be learning about that how the urine is formed, artificial kidney and excretion in plants. So with this, everyone, we can say that we are kind of settled. We don't have to worry. We just have to have faith in ourselves that we'll be able to rock class 10th ka first chapter, which is life process. Can I ask you one last question? You'll be like, ma'am, kitne question puchoge aap? Okay, everyone, what do you understand by life process? Jaldi se I want this answer. Janvi, acha, hard paper tha. Hopefully, I hope that you did amazingly well in that exam. Everyone, what is the life process? Vortex, don't worry, bache. Now the paper is gone, right? Don't take pressure. Think positive. CBSE, right? Of course, I understand agar aapko aisa lag raha hai ki paper tough hai, but checking usually they do it in a very moderate level, so don't worry. Very good. So everyone, life process are those processes that happens in our body to keep us living. You remember, if we go back to this, everyone, this organism which is moving, right, has so many life processes happening inside it. So many life processes are happening inside it. That's why this organism is living. Food is important, oxygen is important, circulation is important, and excretion is equally important. So all of these processes without which an organism cannot survive or cannot live, we call them as life process. Are we clear? Yes? Rohit will discuss about translocation. You will be learning ahead. But translocation is nothing but the movement of the food in the plants. We call that as the translocation that happens with the help of phloem. Yes, everyone, are we clear? What are life processes? They are essential life के processes. हाँ, ये तो बहुत easy definition है. Life को चलाने के लिए जो processes हैं, we call them as life processes. Nice, welcome to the channel. Super easy, right? I know. I want that trust on you. You should say, मैम बहुत easy है. सारो Krebs cycle भी पढ़ेंगे. CBSE में in detail में है नहीं, but we will be discussing when we discussing the detailed में classes, right? When we're discussing about the Krebs respiration and mitochondria, how it happens, energy formation, we'll go and take a look over there. Very good. Yes, this is an image of the parenchyma. It's a GIF basically, and we can see parenchyma ka movement. So I wanted to start a session with the living organism. See over here, it's moving. See, actually, yeah, I could have, right? We could have keep an image of us also. See, I am also living organism. I am also moving. I am also talking. Yes. So everyone, I hope that all of you have full confidence now. Right? I hope that you have a confidence that, ma'am, first chapter we will enjoy. We will, as Saurav sir says, four denge. Right? I hope that all of you will be super confident about it. And we will be learning this chapter with so much interest, everyone. And I'm telling you, biology is definitely easy if we put our heart and soul into it. And don't worry, me and Aishwarya ma'am will make sure that you love the subject. Right? So of course, as we all, love from both your A's. Aishwarya ma'am and Ankita ma'am. Yes, love from both your teachers. And we will be there with you, don't worry. You can write in the comment section and you can tell that when you have, gone through the chapters, which chapter you think is a little bit trickier, which is the easiest chapter, right? And me and Aishwarya will be reading your comments. Yes, A square. Absolutely correct. Very good, everyone. Now I'll tell you how you can start making your notes. Right, so for the notes, I'm sure you have seen various sessions, but I'll just say how I make notes, right? So what I usually do, I read, right? If I read, let's say if I read a page, or I usually read a topic. I read a topic, right? And then I try to break those points in such a way that I will remember. So let's suppose, I know it's a very little bit lengthier process for me, but what I do when I read it, I'll close a book and I will try to explain it to myself in a very simple language, right? Look at the mirror. If you don't want to look at the mirror, just sit and in your mind recall the topics. Once you are done, if you forget something, just take a look, and once you're clear with that, then you start making the notes. Write the topic, then the important components, right? Highlight the important keywords always. Okay, and try to make your notes as chotu as possible. Don't make big notes, right? And try to, if you can do that, I used to do it. So, on a A4 sheet paper, divide the page, right? And then give one topic, one space. And then try to write all the important information there itself. Okay? Rohit, but your next session will have it next week. Tomorrow, everyone, please make sure you're coming if you want to be a doctor, right? If you aspire to become a doctor, tomorrow, Aishwarya ma'am will be coming live. So please make sure you join that class. Yes. How to score good marks in biology? Very easy trick, bache. Read the NCERT, right? Ask doubts if you have and make notes and revise. Revision helps actually a lot in the theory subjects that we have. Yes, absolutely correct. Oh, thank you so much. I can see. Now I'll be addressing some comments. People are saying, ma'am, you look like a Tamilian, you look like a Bengali. Unfortunately, I am not a Tamilian and not from Bengal. Yes, but I know a little bit of Tamil and a little bit of Bengali also. Yes, see, we'll be learning about each other a lot. Yes, and of course, we'll be learning biology and SST, so don't worry, everyone. I can see you're asking, ma'am, which reference book? So, I'll answer that question. Before that, bile juice is, what is the function of bile juice? Bile juice is released by the liver, stored in the gallbladder, helps in the emulsification of fat, breaking the big fat molecules into the small one. Yes, Saurav sir will be coming also. Yes, I'm Rajasthani, absolutely correct. You remember that. Thodi Himani. Reference book, honey, we don't have as such, right? There are a lot of good books in the market, but I would suggest that have your NCERT and the NCERT exemplar. Along with that, if you feel comfortable, go out in the market. You can buy any reference book. There are good books in the market. Yes, I'm not ignoring you, Rajeshwari. मैंने बोला, आपने बोला था कि आप मैम राजस्थान से हो. I'm not calling out the name as such, but yeah. Yes, everyone. So, are you ready? Yes, a quick thumbs up in the chat and we will be ending our session. We'll be meeting on a regular basis, everyone, now. Yes, Avi, noted your point. We will have SST session. Yes, it is good book. Yes, it is good. Yes, everyone. So with that, I would say that it's a 9th and 10th channel where we have amazing classes. Right, so please make sure you to subscribe to the channel. And we always say that we have got you covered. Right, your seniors will tell you more about it. But just trust me, we have got you covered. And if you have enjoyed this class, everyone, please make sure you hit the like button. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. And I will be waiting for your comments in the comment section, everyone. Do tell us, right? Do tell us what you want to do ahead in the future. You can mention which topics you feel that will be great if you wanted us to teach in such a way that, you know, you can excel it more and more further. So we'll be waiting for that, everyone. Bio timetable, bilkul. Arey, BTS Army girl, not ignoring you, bache. Reference book, Samira, as I said, any reference book, bache. Right? Whichever book you find which is good, right? Go through the language and it's fine. Next session, tomorrow we have it for the discussion. We will be starting our academic year in the month of April, so we'll have those sessions there. You can subscribe to the channel so that you have the answer. Happy, if the bile juice is secreted, how is the bile juice secreted if the gallbladder is removed? Interesting question. But I will not be answering that. But I want you to find it out and then write in the comment section. I'll reply over there. It's an interesting question. I'll help you with the function of it. So just think, if the duct is, if the particular organ is removed, what will be happening? Think about it. Yes, SRG, it's a good book. Yes, Prithvi, it's a good book. Nitya, classes will start from the month of April. Yes, we will everyone. See, write in the comment section, everyone. We will be reading your comment section. Hello, Praveen. Hello, Yash Praveen. It's a good book. Thank you so much, everyone. With this, everyone, I think we'll end the session. I think if not, then I'll be here only. Not ignoring you, Mahi. ऐसे मत बोलो और किसी को नहीं ignore कर रहे हैं. So, everyone. So, let's call out, everyone. Let's just say, yes, awesome year is waiting for all of us ahead, right? I'm sure we'll have so much learning that will be happening in this next academic year. I hope that you will have an amazing year. Please make sure you trust yourself, believe in you, and trust your teachers, right? And we will be saying this again and again. We have got you covered. With this, everyone, I'll say bye-bye. Lots of love. You can leave your comments and doubts in the comment section below. We will read and we will reply to it. Lots of love, everyone. Bye-bye. And as I always say, keep yourself healthy, super safe, and keep on learning with BYJU'S. With that, lots of love. Bye-bye, everyone.